Good job by Luka Sakota getting out in defensive transition and getting his hand to knock it away, and then coming right back to
bad matchup. This is a bad matchup for us all.
5 on the timer. Sakota, too strong, gets it back to the left hand, and it drops. Case that the Owls would like as far as where we are point-wise.
No doubt.
Oh, here in the last few minutes. Sakota. Oh, the runner.
Woods hangs on. 6 to shoot. Sakota throws it in.
He's 3 wins away from passing another legend.
There's a class act who is well respected throughout the league.
Who wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. After the offensive rebound, it's
you don't get the steal. By the time you get into your offense, it's like right now. Yeah. Sakota has 10 on the shot clock.
And that's an important part of that pressure.
Sakota.
talk about undersized. Butler did a tremendous job of keeping that possession alive for Charleston.
Sakota on the go.
Haven, Connecticut, and BU in front for the first time since it was 2-0. Here's Sakota, backdoor.
Doherty had a notion. Sakota, reverse, yes sir. I wouldn't have gotten in today, but I did graduate.
That's all that matters.
Got the sheepskin.
What do you know?
Shot for a shooter.
Doherty plenty comfy, putting the ball on the deck. Nice feed to Sakota.
Consistent scorer on the team last year.
Number 1 in the league in scoring this year. He's dropped 20 plus in 5 of the last 7. Sakota.
Now Sakota with Biala on him. 17-footer. Ring.
Shut down baseline. Sakota opts for the mid-range.
And again, we talk about Dunn's ability to defend, and he's the guy that I think can shut Doherty down.
Sakota, he is red hot.
For them to stick in it.
36-27 advantage for Charleston, and for a team that plays fast to also win that battle on the glass, it's going to be tough for a lot of teams to beat the Cougs on a night like this.
But you're in game 2 now, about the midway point of game 2 in a 3-day event. How do you massage things if you're these coaches?
Offensively, they're attacking the basket, they're getting to the foul line, and they're going to have to work for this win.
Their last game, so they want to come out with a win in their home court.
J.B. Frankel, the freshman out of Brewster Academy, getting crucial late-game minutes. Sakota contested.
They just have Northeastern's got to do a little bit better with their rotations, making sure that's clogged up.
Sakota stops short of the free throw.
And really for Towson, in order for them to really chip away at this thing, Williamson's got to get going a little bit more. He's only got 3 points so far this game.
Oh, and length in this high, most people on the team 6'6" or over. What is that doing to Campbell right now?
11 points. Sakota clears some space.
Sakota. Long 2 is
a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. And what the great thing about this Hampton team is they're still going to fight through every single regular season game.
They didn't just start tossing up threes. They've only shot 7 in this second half. They got to the line. They got back in this game. Still a ways to go. Sakota.
All of a sudden, the offensive glass tipping in the favor of the Huskies. They've got 3. Sakota deep and good for 3.
college career. The Hackensack, New Jersey native puts BU up by 4, and Sakota
coming off that victory on Saturday, and Northeastern's got to do a good job tonight of identifying shooters.
Sakota gets bumped.
After he started the game, comes back onto the floor.
Yeah, you're going to use a lot of guys today, and Dorothy's so physical.
3 pushed in.
From getting a shot in the paint, we haven't seen that as much today as we normally do.
Three-pointer is really not a guard, but he's 6'8" and has guard skills. So I'm going to include him in that backcourt.
Sakota has in career points a few games ago at home against Stony Brook.
And they like to double Daugherty and make him a passer, but he's very good at finding the open man and always cutting to the open space.
Sakota money.
Kennesaw off to the 3-1 beginning. It's a program that until last year had never had a winning season.
I mean, they got the ball up the floor after his 3 in about 3 seconds.
3 again. Sakota.
CJ Fulton's not going to do is turn it over, regardless of where he is on the floor.
Sakota offense will be interesting to hear. Danny stops and rebounds, leading to high points per possession.
And then there's still time in this, but the second half has been a clinic offensively. This whole game has been a clinic for the Hofstra Pride.
In fact, that's BU's biggest lead as well tonight. 10 to shoot. Sakota off the Doherty feed.
Swings it, Troutman.
There's a mismatch again on the count.
Good ball movement. Sakota with a hand in his face, drills it. Challenge to Boonjay to step up. He has this afternoon.
Walker's got a tough matchup with
Troutman in the paint, out to the
Out of his hands a little bit too.
Sakota off the screen, fires.
Kermori's played a lot of minutes off the bench here in the first half. Nearly a takeaway. Sakota's 3. Got it!
Average is only 6 minutes per game, so this is certainly a little bit of new usage for him. Sakota.
Northeastern to wear out the Pride. Tale of 2 halves. 19-point lead at recess for Northeastern. No whistle here. Troutman. Sakota. Up fake. 3. Sakota!
Wins Mark. He owns that. Second place, Jim Calhoun.
Sure does, and recently.
As there's a 3. Sakota! Conference play. This is the second of those 5. Johnson on the wing, 6 to shoot. Sakota straight on. That's
between these two teams. Northeastern has been one of the best teams consistently in the CAA the past 10 years. Long 3. Sakota gets it well, and Boston U is there as well. A great town with some great sports at every level. They are
a 12-2 run lasting roughly 4 minutes. And the Huskies have upped their lead to 10. Woods, kick out, Turner, extra pass, Sakota. 3 on the way, bottom. Talked him out of it, but it has been a great family story.
Eastern's a little bit not as likely to send help because they know of how good of a passer he is. They're going to force Carlos to beat them with his shot making.
Sakota corner. Carlos 1 off the program record, and still 10 minutes to play in this one.
There's 10 minutes left.
Sakota a 3.
He's going to come in ready to go. He can shoot, he can drive, he can do a lot of things for the Terriers.
Sakota whips it. Doherty underneath with.
Get into a set that they really are comfortable with.
Sakota slips it. Doherty off the win. 4. Sakota back to Doherty for 2 more.
See, this guy's just special at the point.
Sakota feeds it to Troutman off the baseline.
When he plays well, Bill Cohen says it's just so helpful for the entire team. Takes a lot of pressure off of Chris.
The glass. Sakota. Down low, Doherty, left-hand hook.
King has the board. Rashad King, part of a sophomore surge this season, 33 points in his last 2 games. Great find right down the middle.
Oh, it puts a little bit of pressure off him.
Doherty's done so much to facilitate the offense. Look at him work for position down low. Differential between shot and game clock. Sakota, bounce pass to Doherty.
Position, clearing out space along the left side. Behind the back to Doherty, wing 3.
Somehow Northeastern came
Out
away
on
with
the
it.
help.
Sakota drops it off. Slam! Sakota dribbles it underneath. 3.
Sakota to Doherty.
That is like James Harden-esque.
Sakota, entry to Doherty.
Troutman back out to Sakota. Head fake with Robinson on him. Adjusts, goes inside, and
Sakota will drive right. Stops, back out. Doherty wide open. Look.
Northeastern's just got to settle down a little bit on the offensive end. They're going a little bit quick, and that's why they're getting these turnovers early on.
Sakota gives it up to Johnson, who broke Jenkins, and a rebound by Sakota.
Those middle ball screen actions, that's really causing a lot of trouble for ODU because they wind up in this one-on-one awkward shot action.
Nice pass by Sakota.
As Christian May said, get out of here.
10 on the clock.
Sakota gets bullied, finds Woods all
on the evening, and it's 22-10. Just like that, Elon able to give it a little bit of spark on the offensive end. Troutman to answer, right wing of instructions on the back end. Sakota takes it to the right side of the lane, now skips it up top. Troutman
down.
Northeastern right now just on a run, and Doherty, the best player, Chris Doherty, not in the ball game. Looks like he just checked in.
Our turnovers and our missed defensive rebounds into shots will be okay going forward.
Doherty's wide open for
Sakota finds Troutman on the back door.
Sealed off. Ahead to King. Northeastern elects to kick it out. King out of the corner.
And then they don't have anybody to help.
Floater, Sakota.
Chris Doherty trying to fight for that position down low.
Sakota tucks it away. Doherty, no, yes.
They forced 5 Northeastern turnovers in this run. Good look. Woods all alone.